Why is there no official list of the shortest skyscrapers in the world? But one building still holds the title of World's Shortest Skyscraper. It's not a joke. This building is only 12 meters tall. 4 stories. And yet it's in the record books, not for its height, but for the scam that made it possible. This is the story of how one man built a skyscraper using inches instead of feet. And got away with it. To understand how this building became a skyscraper, you need to understand what a skyscraper actually is. Architecturally, a skyscraper is a tall, continuously habitable building. But height alone isn't enough. It needs steel frames, elevator systems, and a certain dominance in the skyline. By today's standards, anything under 150 meters isn't even considered a real skyscraper, so technically there are no shortest skyscrapers. Anything short enough would just be a regular building. There are rankings for the tallest but no rankings for the shortest. Except for one, the Newby, McMahon Building. In 1919, a developer named J.D. McMahon proposed a skyscraper in Wichita Falls, Texas. The oil boom was at its peak and investors were desperate to get in. McMahon promised a 480-foot-tall office tower. He had the blueprints, he had the location, he had the pitch. Investors paid thousands of dollars up front, but they didn't notice one detail. The blueprints didn't say 480 feet. They said 480 inches. That's 40 feet. Just over 12 meters tall, but it was legally correct. No fraud. It was just a brilliant use of technicalities. By the time the public realized what had happened, it was already being built brick by brick. This building doesn't meet any of the standards for a skyscraper. It has 4 floors, no elevator, only one narrow stairwell, and it's smaller than most houses today. So why is it still called a skyscraper? Because that's what the contract said. Because the investors were promised a skyscraper. And because the local media never forgot it. It became a national punchline and eventually a tourist attraction. Over time, the nickname stuck. The world's littlest skyscraper. Architectural joke that became history. It's still there over 100 years later. Not demolished and not ignored. Preserved as a symbol of how architecture can deceive, manipulate, and still be legal. It's part of U.S. history now. Even though there's no real global list of shortest skyscrapers, this one became the exception. It doesn't represent innovation. It represents what happens when perception overrides function. It's not a marvel of engineering. It's a monument to misunderstanding. If you watched this far, make sure to tap the like button.